Hi there, Oliver Holzwarth, bass player for the Paraguayan band Tragul. Actually, it's not only Paraguayan, as there are members from Germany and from the United States. Flotsam and Jetsam guitar player, and me and my brother Alex. Actually, it was the first song that I got from the guys, and I started recording the whole project with that song. And as it often happens, I got files, which was, I think, programmed drums at first, pilot guitars and keyboard backing stuff, harmonies, and no vocals, I remember. Adrian, the band leader, he used to send me everything, like full notation, like everything, every accent, everything, defined, predefined, prior to any recording activities. So this time he said, "Yeah, do your thing, and start coming up with something," which I did. So, what's the first thing that you do? Of course, you start listening, and then you think about, what are the important spots, what are the point of emphasis, like the crucial points where the bass has to support the whole rhythm and the harmony stuff as well. And of course you have to analyze what the drums are doing, and of course what the guitars are doing. So at first I just listen to the drums and make up my mind about the options that I have. As you can hear, it's a pretty steady real-time groove, which has the snare drum on beats 2 and 4, like dong tak dong tak dong tak dong tak dong tak. The second thing is that the guitars have a very defined rhythm pattern, and they do a 16th note bundle rhythm pattern. So I have to acknowledge that as well. So my options are, like, I can either go for a simple steady groove, like playing even eighths, or what I can do is play in unison with the guitars, doubling the guitars with my bass. These are the basic two options that I had the choice to pick, and which is not much. So in metal, normally you don't have that much choice, because there's a lot of information, there's a lot of stuff going on in the drum and the guitar department. So okay, so I went for the second option, which is the 16th note bundle. When it comes to preparing the whole recording thing, I always take my metronome, the good helper, little helper, set it on the backbeat. The backbeat is everything. As some iconic musician said, I think it was Chuck Berry, he said, if it has a backbeat, I can't lose it. So it's all about the backbeat, okay? So I set the metronome to the backbeat on beats 2 and 4, and start slow, okay? at slow tempo, just to get the groove, get the feel, warm my muscles up, and then approach the target tempo, maybe even go a little bit further to really own that riff, okay? Now it's about like stepping up the tempo to reach that target tempo and like being able to play it, yeah, to do it justice, okay? So let's go. So that's it about the intro, the main basic riff of Tragoul. That's the way I approach it. One thing I want to say about like the pick, okay? When I play these kind of stuff, I usually go for like the thumb and the index finger holding the pick, because then I do have more control on the fine pick movement, which is very important when it comes to play these like crucial, typical metal rock rhythms, like these 3/16th note bundles, this dang taka dang taka dang taka dang dang. Okay, so this helps quite a lot. Of course, you might go for a different way of holding the pick when playing stuff like that. I mean, you could like do it like this, okay, with the index finger and the thumb. But then you automatically have a lot of like movement out of the whole arm, which I think is not the best way to go, as there's a tendency to get like stiffen up when playing, so the muscles might get stiff. So I recommend going for this way of holding the pick when playing this fast stuff, because then your whole arm and the whole muscles and everything keeps more relaxed, which is very important when it comes to play like stuff, especially in rock and metal, as far as my experience goes. But that's some personal opinion. I can just recommend like this option is a very, very good option.